Feast is full. Second break has like one spot left. It's full. Never mind. Let me update those spots. All right, let me get those updated. How are all of you feeling this evening? Trainer ended up in the top position for both of the randomized breaks. That's pretty crazy. What's up, Marzi Barzi? What's up, Chris? Happy birthday, Mini Mignon. Oh, Haley's home. That's why the dogs are going ballistic right now. One of their tails just at the door. Because they have no manners. So pardon the barking for a moment. Minnie said, thank you. You are very welcome. Hold on one second. I need to grab water too. Purple Haze, thank you. Okay, I did nothing, and apparently the redeeming for the lights fixed itself. I don't know why. Nothing makes sense anymore. Purple Haze, thank you very, very much for that sub. I appreciate you. So we're supposed to get another 9 inches of snow today. And the snowblower is still, as far as I'm concerned, that thing is dead. I just know the second that I buy the new one, it's never going to snow again. I'll never see snow again for the rest of my life once I buy it. That's your thought too? Well, I'm glad you gave me some comfort. Either that or I do a buy and then just return it after I use it. And then I just win no matter what. Got rid of it. Dude, it's just the one, it was free. We got our use out of it. It's over 20 years old. Like, I can't justify it anymore. All right. We're randomized. We're good to go. Good luck, everybody. Yeah. I just texted Nick to add some. So he should add some in a few. I don't know, dude. It's just... this will be the second time, or more than second time. It's like third or fourth time that I'll have to shovel, even though it's only snowed twice. If Menards was 24 hours, I'd probably buy one tonight after I got off of stream. Because that's the only place that sells it around me. That Chansey is very clean, by the way. Who's got colorless? Audrey? So yeah, keep an eye on the website. A couple smaller breaks will be added. This break wasn't full before I was live, so I didn't add another bigger one. What else are you guys up to this evening? Also, I stacked the prismatic at the end. We'll do it all at once. Your wife got you a prismatic ETB for Valentine's Day. Let her open the first pack. That's nice, dude. That's very good. Playing WoW, of course. I just hit 41. I was going to try to hit 42 before I do the solo ZF, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do it at 41. I know at 42 it's easier, a little bit smoother. I don't want to burn money on invis pots. $36. Yeah, I can't wait to just never be grouped in a dungeon group again. I'm gonna be honest. All the randos are just so bad at the game. You get a couple good groups here and there, but man, dude. But Sylveon Secret is, I just call it alt full art because SIR just is a stupid acronym for me. I don't know. Well, if he fell off and pulled and then died, I think the stuff just resets, doesn't it? I think I did Nomer once, and I never went back. I was like, alright, this is good. I did all the quests, and that was it. Dragonite. Let him fall off and die, though. I've seen 2 people with the helm off a thermoplug. The cloth one. It's one of those things that, like, it's a 7% drop or something like that. Which is, might as well just never count on seeing it. And it's not worth farming for. More dragon. Something is telling me gold out of chilling. So I don't know if it's going to be the Snorlax or the Electrode. The Electrode that is also randomly shiny for whatever reason. But yeah, Casper, I'm probably like the most geared that I've ever been, like, going into the solo ZF farm, so I'm like pretty excited. Is the Snorlax shiny? It's kind of hard to tell. The Bronzong isn't. No, like blue dungeon pieces, like Robes of the Lich from Razorfen, all the pieces from Scarlet Monastery, from weapon to helmet to neck. I'm like all blued out. The Mage Quest wand. I got tailoring and herbalism leveled up so I could make my Robes of the Archmage. And Mooncloth, all that good stuff. Because then I'll do solo DM East. Are you on Night Fury or whatever it's called? Because I actually just opened the box. Like the first one you get. I got some okay stuff. You're on my server. I should probably add you. Animal Alliance. That is water. Because energies go to whatever type they are. And it doesn't even say trainer on the card. So that goes to water. Don't worry, there's plenty of time for more trainers, I can tell you that, like that. Very good. But yeah, Casper, I should probably add you. We could probably just make a spell. I was in a cathedral group today. We did the entire dungeon in 3 pulls. Which is honestly disgusting. With 4 mages and a healer. Trying to get in on a break and get your friend Olivia to join? I got you. Did he add more? Okay, he still hasn't added more. Let me add more. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, I think there's more added now. Yep. Yes, I do. I'd have to look. Caspre. Because it has the numbers afterwards, too. Oh, you're a priest. Well, then you could heal our AoE groups. Because I'll probably do it for one more level before I do the solo ZF. Exclamation point Discord. There you go. when when I'm in front like of my character and I can look at the battle tag, Casper, I'll message you on Discord so you can add me. But dude, there's AoE farming groups going like pretty much every time I log on, and healers are always needed for that, specifically priests. Just join those. I think Sunday I'm gonna start streaming the the solo ZF AOE farms because it's fun to watch. I would say it's really crazy, dangerous pulls, and then see if we get paid in the end. Some good loot. More dragon. Dragon kind of popping off this break. No, we were playing the anniversary, like just regular classic servers. Solo ZF is what funded my warrior in the first run of classic. I literally had to make a mage to pay for everything for my warrior. Because when you're a warrior in Classic WoW, you're not only broke, nobody loves you. That's literally all it is. No one ever needs you. Oh no, I would that would be awesome, but yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yeah, an OG Classic, not this version of Classic, but like during COVID, that was my first experience like 40-man raiding, and I was one of the main tanks all the way through Nax, and it was an awesome experience. Raiding like 3 days a week for like over a year with the same 40 people is nuts. But there was nothing else to do. I know Seasons of Discovery was... I never got into it, and I still don't know entirely, like, how exactly it is. But, like, I know, like, certain roles are that were normally damaged. They're healer now and whatnot. We were on Herod on the initial first run of Classic. And that was a nightmare, getting world buffs and then literally being on a hit list for the server to like get my buffs dispelled because I was one of the main tanks. And then Herod died, and then we went like, we took a free transfer to Globulus. Oh yeah. All I know is if I at any point was flagged for PvP in any major city, I was immediately dispelled. I could not leave the city without being dispelled. One time I got ganked by like 6 rogues. And then no one in the city helps you. I don't miss that at all. That's why I didn't want to re-level a warrior again. This time I'm just doing it for fun, so I just made a mage. Gotcha. So you were like almost... I'm trying to think if that YouTuber was on Bigglesworth, but no, I think he was Grobulus. Man, I can't think of the name. It was a rogue. Pretty big, like specifically like WoW YouTuber / streamer. Yeah, no. No, I would know it. I would know it if I saw it. It was on Grobulus specifically, I think. But like the videos are usually just like long, funny stories. What's up, D-Man? Talking about like the Hive and going for Scarab Lord. Which I don't even know how many Hunter Rogue. I raid logged on my warrior because I just needed to get world buffs, like all of them, because it was mandatory. And then my mage was how I made money. It was fun having 2 different characters, though, especially like something as different from warrior to mage. There's a lot of hits in this break. I went for Thunder Fury, Jameson. I had every single Arcanite bar. I transmuted them myself on my mage. I never saw a binding drop. Makes me so sad. And I was in line, like, I was given prio for the bindings. They just never dropped. Coolest thing I got in my warrior was Hunger and Cold. Got the first, probably the only one in our guild. Knackley. That's almost worse. That would be such... It would be... I think it would be more disappointing to just keep getting the same binding. And then there's guilds on our server that, like, they literally got so many bindings that, like, you saw, like, Boomkins with Thunder Fury. There should be a third break up right now. Yeah, there's one on the website. It's already half full, so definitely grab it while it's hot. I used to do the solo DM East jump runs on my mage. And that's like where like I made all of my money for my warrior, just for consumables and buffs. I still remember the first Paul Jamerson of Nax, where no one ever saw it before. Well, other than people that played it like originally. The very first pull, our other main tank got one tapped, and everyone kind of just went quiet. We're like, oh, okay, we got to lock in for this one, because people were getting comfortable just farming AQ and whatnot. That's one of like the coolest things you could do on your, especially being a hunter, or like the solo Hand of Justice runs. You can make a lot of money. I don't miss that at all. Literally, that item was necessary on Warrior. And what's the effect? Just chance on hit for an extra auto, pretty much. I think that's what it is. Yep. What's it called? Did you guys abuse the Diamond Flask healing? Because that was probably one of like the coolest and scariest things to do. If someone pulled while you're still in your healing gear. Because you have to swap all of your clothes back from the healing gear that you have. And it's usually cloth. In between certain pulls. Yeah, if I did that as a tank and someone pulled early, it would just be a wipe. That would suck really bad. Yeah, Fury Prot was the meta, but it made it very scary as a tank. Especially if your healers were like on autopilot. I just remember having each of like the daggers from Molten Core as my first weapons on my warrior. Very nice Arcanine. Adam. Yeah. We didn't put shields on until Patchwork, pretty much. Because Patchwork claps everybody. Yeah, that was the meta. Alright, good luck, good luck. Prismatic. But it made it a nightmare. I chose to become a tank because as a DPS, you're given no prio at all unless you're like friends with people. So I was like, all right, I'll just be one of the main tanks. Well, that's like people like there's like big arguments revolving around that too because if you commit to one, then you got to take the gloves. You can't go back because everyone else went swords. Full art trainer and the hippo, dude. One with swords. Sylvia. I low-key miss BWL, as stressful as it was as a tank. Because there was no rhyme or reason. If a taunt got resisted, it just did. When you had to taunt the wing buffet. That was like 3 separate dragons that did that. I had a DFT and I had the Chromagus boots. I was like as geared as you could be without Thunder Fury, which made me sad. And then after like over a year of raiding and just having Nax on farm, I just couldn't do it anymore. Getting all the world buffs was becoming tiresome because everyone was just holding out for gold. Took like, sometimes it took a couple hours to get every world buff. Alright, last pack magic. What do we got here? Riolu. Very nice. That is fighting. Fighting got a couple Pokeballs. Well done, Matt. Isn't that the most expensive item in World of Warcraft? Pretty much. Like, to date. That's pretty nuts. And the only reason is because it looks like a lightsaber. It's a fire sword. It's literally only for vanity. Like, it's not even like the best weapon or anything. That's pretty swag. Did you equip it? Or just an investment? I guess 3K is pretty cheap. I feel like those usually go for like 8. At the time in Original Classic, how much was 8,000 gold? That had to have been very expensive. Like, even like in real money. Roughly though, how much? That's got to be like $1,000, I think. $1,600? My gosh. That's ridiculous. That's a lot of money. But that's how people People were like paying mortgages by gold farming and then selling the gold. I recently stopped playing CS:GO, but before I stopped, I got a knife and gloves because I got the M4 Fade that came out, and then I sold it for like 500 or something. But all those games, dude, are just full of just aimware, and I'm just sick of it. So I'm just avoiding those games until if it ever gets fixed. Yeah, but I wanted a knife more, and then I bought gloves to match them. I got a Huntsman case hardened, and then there were Fade gloves that I kind of liked how the colors matched. Well, I had yet to see it, Jamerson, because it hit a point where it was every game where I would pop off. One of the opposing players disconnects, reconnects, and then all of a sudden he's getting aces every round. I don't want to deal with that. And it's so obvious when you know. I just didn't want to deal with it anymore. All right, number 2. The first break popped off a little bit. Yeah, and I talked about it, Purple Haze. My prognosis is one, that app, whatever it's called, garbage, not surprised. And that's only the one that got caught because they feel comfortable enough to scam people. Something to think about. Whatnot is garbage. It's been garbage since day one. Nobody wanted to hear me or listen to me when I said it. It's a middleman streaming service that just takes a percentage off the top from both sides. Career ended. Good. You shouldn't scam people. You should be honest. People like that, like, really piss me off. Because it does a disservice to anyone who is actually doing it. It's an embarrassment. I'm happy that scumbag got caught. And I hope that his entirety of the business and everything is destroyed, because that's what he deserves. You don't get to scam people. I have zero sympathy for that scumbag. I have very much more colorful vocabulary that I could express myself, but not on here because we're family friendly. Absolutely, dude. Yeah, career. He was a person that had a business of going to Target, buying stuff, and then selling it. Some scammer on that garbage app, not what, is he got caught resealing packs, and he resealed it with a signature card of his own. And people are like, "Oh, I got scammed on Whatnot." Yeah, because guess what? I don't even think you need like a valid form of identification to make a Whatnot account. You're dealing with you're rolling the dice every time you're on that app. People don't get it though, and that's fine. He's a huge vendor for Pokemon cards. Yeah, but he sounds like a real, like, just making up accolades for himself. If he's lying about, if he can't even be truthful about opening packs, he's probably lied about everything. Sounds like he embarrassed himself pretty bad. Well, what he did, honestly, is criminal. Like, he should probably, like, face some sort of, like, criminal offense, because you're scamming people. You're stealing. They got videos of him with his shops up. I could make a video, dude. I could just do fake banners and just put them everywhere. If he's already lied about, stealing from people, where does it end? Oh, hello.
Good night.
How was your round of shoveling? Did you leave me a lot of snow?
No, I shoveled all the way down the driveway and the sidewalks for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But we have like 5 more inches falling, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Hold on 1 second, guys. Even if he didn't know, he tried to hide it immediately. How would he not know that he resealed the pack with his own signature inside? That's like shooting someone and having the gun in your hand on video. I didn't know I shot somebody. Like, no, that doesn't work. But yeah, not surprised. Scum of the earth. Amateur. Nobody. Hopefully people start waking up and seeing that there's a common denominator with people getting scammed revolving around cards, and it's on that app. But people don't want to talk about that. It was sold to him resealed with his own signature inside. Did he sell it to himself? Is he 2 people? It was sold to him recently. Well, I'll tell you what, Purple Haze, he definitely is just a garbage Pokemon card opener. He definitely has a career in comedy, if that's the explanation. At least he has that to fall back on. I don't know, I haven't checked. A bunch of people asked me to post another break, so I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Well, it doesn't hurt me because, for one, if I don't have my reputation to being trustable, I have nothing. and we'll go above and beyond to always prove that. And I don't go on a garbage app to open cards and pretend to be a business. If I'm ever just, I guess, like, maybe I get into like a very like bad accident and suffer massive like brain hemorrhaging, and I decide that I'm gonna reseal packs, I put more hits in them, if anything. I wouldn't try to steal from people. PSA 9? Beautiful. That clown of a dude probably has never even played any of the original Pokemon games. Just in it for the money, resealing packs, taking hits out. Just run-of-the-mill scum of the earth. Galvantula. Hopefully your friend Olivia joins in. Oh, did you talk to her? Oh, you got her? Oh, okay. So she'll be here then. Or, well, if she's not here, she'll be able to watch it on the replay. Electric, go off. These brakes have a lot of hits. I'm kind of digging the new configuration. Jeez, dude. I'm probably going to pull the trigger on the electric snowblower, unfortunately. Even though I know I'm going to regret the purchase, because after I buy it, it'll never snow again, but it's whatever. In what? In general? I think every set brings something to the table. And people don't realize it until after the set's gone. But everyone's opinion is going to vary based on either what they're told to think by someone online or, you know, personal preference. Personally, I don't want to pick. Like, if I were to pick best set, like, I would rather not. I'd rather just open them all together. Much more fun. Ooh, Pikachu. Hello. mean, you're not wrong for feeling the way you feel, Mr. Hayes. As long as it's your opinion, you know what I mean? I don't like it when people form opinions based on whatever idiot on Reddit said, which you sure don't. The meta of just trashing sets because people want to get stuff for as cheap as possible is that's over with. Because now it's gotten to a point where Pokemon is not making enough packs to fulfill people's desire. The demand, if you will. Mérida. Melmetal. That's such a clean hyper. Also, I don't know what's going on with my Omega Ruby playthrough that I've been playing on the gaming channel. Twice now, before I even hit the first gym, random trainers have been using full restores on their Pokemon. Well, that's what happened, Purple Haze. When people think that they're being smart by crapping on sets so they can get stuff for cheaper, guess what? You do that for a year, here we are. The set was gone on release. No, it was a rich kid did it, and then a random just youngster did it. I never remembered any trainer using a full restore, dude. Especially before the first gym. Maybe the Elite Four, or a gym leader. I'm a little upset that I went with Mudkip because now I can't get Ludicolo. Because it would just be too much water on the team. But Salamence, you can't get till way later, and Beldum you can't get until the end of the game, so it's not even worth it. So I gotta either have Aggron or Magnezone. And I need a fire type for the team, which I haven't 100% decided on yet. Maybe Camerupt, haven't ran it before. And I think I'll swap Salamence with Leafeon. Altaria maybe. I guess you can get it. You can get a Salamence or a Bagon after you have Waterfall and Surf, but that's kind of late in the game. And Salamence can learn fire type moves. I've had a Demigod pack where I got the 3 full arts. Not a full-on one yet, though, so we're due for it. Making me work for it. Definitely opened up a lot of packs with it. think 3 is full, probably. Yeah, it's just not updated on my end. Just updating the list and we're good to go. Wonder if I gotta put my snow pants in the dryer. They might be okay. All right, let's randomize. You're out of Pokeballs, Mr. Hayes. No. Casper, I have a feeling I'm going to get a crazy BOE purple when I start doing the solo ZF. I'm excited. This character has just been blessed with the drops. I might equip it, dude. It's a good weapon. Actually, no, that's not a great weapon for mage, I don't think. It might be. I haven't looked at the stats. You can get Edgemaster's handguards out of there, too. That would be really nice. Colorless? Colorless might have. It might be like pretty close to the top for most potential pulls. Eevee, Snorlax, Gold. There's a bunch of other ones I'm forgetting already. Pidgeot, yeah. Legit, like, might have the most potential hits. Or at least close to the top. How about I just pull them for you, and then we don't even have to question it. Yep, the turtle is one of the biggest hits from Twilight, or is that Prismatic? The turtle is in multiple sets too, because it's in Prismatic as well. There's also the Alt Eevee too, the Illustrator Rare. I think that's out of Twilight. Hard to pull, but very large hit. It's a non-textured full art. One thing I discovered too on this playthrough of Omega Ruby, Casper, was I believe so, only because I do have to meet Nick, and it's going to be an interesting drive with 9 inches of snow. And this last one kind of slow filled, so I'm okay with it. There's another colorless Slacking. I was debating on using Slacking in my playthrough, but I don't know if I want to deal with him skipping a turn every attack. I don't know if like his stats are worth it. Mewtwo. Purple for Michael, dude. Purple for purple. Zapdos. With Chilling back in the mix, we can get all the alt birds too again. Full art dark. Not a common one either. The Clodsire. On my playthrough of Crystal on my phone, I was genuinely like surprised that I slept on Slowbro for this long for Gen 2. Slowbro in Gen 2 is actually just a big like meatball. He just doesn't take any damage and he destroys. He had a psychic type. He had psychic. He had icy wind, surf. Forgot what it did for a fourth move, but he had crazy coverage. And also on top of it, too, Brandon, Colorless has a lot of hollows and reverse hollows. Don't sleep on those. They add up. Couple $2, couple $5, adds up very quick. Still packs on the table. Get you some more heat. All right, Prismatic. Give us a little end of the week God pack here. Plenty of time. Noibat. Last pack magic. Give it to us. Dusknoir Pokeball and a Lugia for colorless. I think that might be like the second Lugia I've pulled. That's really sick. All right. Solid break. A little heat at the end. Well, thank you guys for an amazing week. Stay safe this weekend. I'll be on the gaming channel Sunday and back here on Monday with some more heat. I'm going to get all this stuff to Nick so everything can get out to you as fast as it's been getting out to you, which has been really fast. Love you, Bowler. Love you, everybody. Have a good rest.